Here we go. My name is Homie Diaz. I'm a student at J-Tech. Static Diesel Technology. Today we got this Bluebird. I'm sorry if my hand was in the way. But we got this Bluebird with a cat. Look at that, C7. Nice, right? I'm not trying to smudge the numbers off, but keep that sticker nice. Maybe a rag would have worked better. Anyways, well, what I'm focused on at the moment is checking out this engine compartment, making sure that my engine compartment inspection is thoroughly complete. Oops, my thumb. Alright, so from what I can see, and most obvious to maybe a lot of people, it is to me, is, well, when you were in school and you rode the bus driver or the bus had AC. Yet this bus here, it's actually cool. I just thought about something, but that has an alarm. Might be a little backup alarm. Anyways, it has 2 AC compressors. Now, upon a cab, or in this case, engine inspection, I'm gonna say that's supposed to be a belt attached to there somehow, because these tensioners aren't just supposed to be attached to nothing. I mean, you got your alternator belt, you got your water pump belt. So why not have no air compressors? All right, so maybe there's something wrong with them, of course. Why else they're not there? From what I would say, these clutches, I guess, or whatever, these have some high compression, no doubt, high compression. So I would say some warpage in the cylinders to cause a, not like a seizure, but more of a bind. It's still lubricated enough to get through, but it's binded enough to cause more friction than needed. So you can actually run this from the back, but I didn't know that. Anyways, so my hand's still over the thumb. So anyways, you'd go around, you'd be checking your oil. I already checked the oil a little bit ago. Definitely needs an oil change, and it needed to add oil, most definitely. I don't know why it does not have enough oil. I'd say for coolant reasons, I just run a flush and redo the whole system. I wouldn't even worry about what's inside of it. If I'm gonna dump the oil, might as well dump the radiator fluid, give it a nice flush, and make sure that this, I want to say it's hydraulically driven fan. Hold on, I'm gonna run my fingers along this. Oh, here we go. I'm stuck in a crack. I'm trying to follow the high compression line for what I just found is like a PTO, but it's hooked up to what's better known as the compressor. So you got the hydraulic fan being ran off of, well, if I can move my finger in the right area, this hydraulic pump is being ran off this gear driven compressor, because what I did was I followed the line, and the initial line started over there by the fan, come up underneath here, and bam, led to this guy. Hydraulic fluid. Now as far as where to fill it up at, I think this big hose going into it that would be the reservoir. So this bigger line coming from that side, which is also attached to, here we go, probably this fan over here to cool that hydraulic fluid. And keep the, I hope I don't break it. Keep the hydraulic fluid from being burned out. So I was curious about that. I was wondering what it was. For some dumb reason, I was thinking that it was like a not air, but a hydraulic water, not hydraulic, but a water pump driven, like the actual water pump coolant pressure powered that as well. So it cooled it, plus it reused the energy to run the fan to cool it as well. But anyways, being that the engines were mounted in the back of this big old bus, it's got the fan tilted to the side, and yep, the fan, of course, should blow this way. If all else fails, should blow that way. But my cab inspection, I'm checking for wires, little miscellaneous things that, you know, may or may not be talked about with the customer. Checking wires, plugs, connections, fluids, and then your major components that keep you alive, your brakes, and in this case cooling, and that hydraulic fuel's good, air cleaners are good, and everything is clean and clear of all debris and such and such.